Yeah, guys, it's a beautiful day out, man. Totally psyched. Gonna load some stuff into the truck here. Getting to be that time of year. We're good to go except for a few things in here. I'd have to pack the cooler in, but other than that, water, food, you know, the cooler with the ice. What else? Well, I'm going to stick a few things in there right now. I need to put a couple more cooking things in there, transfer those from the RV into here because I've got doubles of everything pretty much. Get this baby open. Yeah. And maybe a couple things that I don't need in here. I love my sliding table here. You know, wherever I need it, that's where it is. I've had this backpacking cooking set for, gosh, probably my whole adult life. So you know, you can use this for like a frying pan or a lid, and then you've got the two pots here. More than enough to cook with, you know. So that's going to go in here. Set that right there. There's, like I said, there's probably many things in here that I don't necessarily need. I got to see what I have. Got the stainless steel cup. I've got one just like this inside the RV too. Perfect. I've got a Stewart's coffee cup here. Use it for measuring that type of thing. This is to inflate different things with, you know, whether it's bedding or maybe a float tube or something like that. I don't really use that much. Here's some toilet paper. The bungee cords go on here like this. This has various things in it. Measuring tools, protractor, there you go. It's been a while since I've said that word. Some wicks, some stuff to fix tents or screens with, hand warmers, odds and ends like that, and I keep them right in here. This is a pocket off a pair of pants, and I was able to remove it. I've got an electric handsaw in here. You know, if I need to cut up some boards. Here's some lids for those cups. Frisbees. This can be used for multiple things. You know, the pot holder there. I keep all this crazy stuff. Here's a pant leg. I don't know. I'll use it for something. I'm keeping it in there though. A tray, maybe to put some food on. And right now, what's going to come in handy is my cordless vacuum cleaner. I did a review on this before. You know, it plugs in to a regular outlet and you can charge it that way. But I like that it's cordless and easy to get to, and in a situation like this. So I got a strainer right here. So I think what I'll do is I'll set this up like this. There. Put our dish underneath there like that. What is this red thing? It's a collapsible rubber cup. Yeah. I think I got that at Walmart. Maybe put that right inside there like that. I've got two strainers here. Do I need two strainers? No, I don't. I believe this is cooking utensils. Yeah, or you know, spoon and fork, stuff like that. So there you go, one of those. Everything you need right there. Plus I've got a butter knife, a can opener, that's important. I think this thing actually does go with my cooking set. And, you know, the way that works, you can use it. Take the lid off. This thing's gotten bent a little bit. I'll have to fix that, but yeah, you know. There you go. I'm going to stick that right inside of the pot too, so I know where it is. Stick these over here. Alright, this is just a lot of extra plastic bags, you know, for garbage. And we'll keep that right where it was. It was right behind my toolbox. In the sock. That's a good idea for those too. I should put those in the sock. Yeah, some bigger garbage bags. Ratchet set. I believe that's what that is. Alright, might as well vacuum this one too. I love this extension here, man. It really adds a lot to your outdoor room, you know. Within here is a toolbox which has all kinds of things, you know. Here's a cup for a cup. Keep it cool. When I used to have long hair, the wraps there, but I'll keep them because you use them for things. I got super glue in here, Vaseline, matches, some thin wire wrap, light bulbs, light that I can stick up in the truck if I want. There's mirrors in here, waterproof matches, tacks, Velcro, batteries, tools of various sorts, ties here, information on different things I have in here within the truck, you know, if you have any problems with them or any directions. Screwdriver, these nuts and bolts, this thingamajigger. I was looking for an extra bag for my other cameras, so that's perfect. I've got a couple of them actually. Here. This is where I keep clothespins and things like that. So we're going to keep that up in the front as we have it. Got an idea. Put them right inside the old pant leg right there. That'll look better anyway, right? There you go. That's one use for the old pant leg. You gotta put the socks with the pants, right? So there you go. They're full of plastic bags. I made this out of leather. It's a book covering, for a book covering. But I think I was keeping my bug nets in there, so maybe I'll put them back in there or use it as a book cover on the appropriate book. But anyway, you know. Plastic bags, you know, to store Ziploc bags. Keep that up in the food area, right? All that, all the cooking, eating stuff together. I mean, the toilet paper has so many uses, you know, whatever, you know. Use it for what it was intended, or use it for help you start a fire or whatever, you know. Clean up, wipe your face off, do whatever you gotta do with it. It can fit in there. Yeah, we'll put it right underneath in the bottom part of the toolbox. Extra extension cord. We've got the Flex Seal, a couple emergency bottles here. Here's some silicone. Alright man, here's what we're making the coffee with. You got the French press here. This thing is awesome and easy to use. So that's going to go right there with cooking stuff. I got some sponges in here for cleaning. I got some sunscreen. I should put that up in the toolbox in the front of the garage. I guess this is kind of like a little garage. I've got a sharpening stone here for the knives. Flex tape. This stuff is great. You know, it works just like the Flex Seal. I've got a bunch of different electric tapes here. And to that I will also add some Gorilla tape. Here's some more Flex Seal in the can. Getting into the first aid area here. You gotta have your first aid stuff, so we've got a bunch of that here. I've used these on many occasions. These are your tent stakes, and these are hardcore ones. These are meant for like the beach where you're gonna be bam way down in. Right next to the first aid gear, I've got gear aid, so this has got all kinds of stuff to repair. It's an outdoor repair kit. Here's some more wiring, thicker wire. I've got a caulking gun here. Alright, here's a fresh tube of silicone so that I can put the kayak on the roof. I've got all these ties, and I got a ton of them over here, so we're set with that. I've got more tent stakes here. These are smaller ones. They're all going to stay right in that area. Alright, man, this is for the ticks or whatever. You know, you got something on your clothes when you're walking around in the woods. It's good to get the ticks off with. Yeah, it's important that this bucket is right exactly where I have it. This is cool. I've had this for a long time, but it's called a light load towel. 0.5 ounces. Anyways, you open this thing up. It's reusable, totally. It's a multi-purpose, super absorbent towel, and they're really neat. I don't even know if they make those anymore. Gosh, I've had this for a long time. Probably back before they had websites. We'll keep the cups up there next to the cooking stuff. Put the lids in here. Scrape off the grill with. I think this came up a pair of pants too. It's a bottle opener. Here's a cool one I got from Florida. There you go. It's a little fishy. It's a little fishy. And this thing can slide wherever I need it to cook my meal, you know. And I pull up a bar stool here, or I stand, and I can eat right here. Do work out here. Pretty neat when I get my umbrella set up right on this side here, and I've got my awning out over there, and it's a complete outdoor living space, and it works really well. So this would go like this again in the back. You can see this pail is here for a reason. So check that out, just like that. Holds that in place once I close this, and this thing isn't going all over the place. Back here I've got my stove, and I'm going to tell you what, I've seen people talk about having the one burners with the butane and how you can really zero in on the you know, what size flame you want. Same thing with this propane stove, which is a grill actually. Yeah, so you can actually grill up food, you know. This thing, the flame on it, you can zero it right in. Of course, you just click it to light it. Yeah, that's what I would do, you know. I would have it set up like this up here somewhere when I'm cooking. And then, you know, prepping over here maybe, that type of thing. Alright, I've got plenty of propane tanks here. I've got 4 of them in here right now. Alright, I've got my butane stove as well. This is a Coleman too. These things are super efficient, super easy to use, but they're absolutely worthless if the temperature drops below freezing, or even freezing, you know. This does not work. Or you're going to get a flame about like that. Over here I've got a tablecloth. You know, you need a tablecloth. Here's a nice carrying bag. I've got all my bug netting in here, so this is where I'm keeping my bug netting, which nicely fits over this. You'll see that when the season is appropriate. In case I get a flat, you know, to lift the truck up here. Got the tools for that. Here's a couple fancy looking bug lights. Bug candles, whatever the heck they're called. 2 of these in there. And they help, man. The citronella, that stuff is great, man. You know, definitely does a job. Okay. And I know what else I see in there right now. I see the equivalent of a little stink bug. And I can't stand those things, man. I don't know what this is. Must go to something in here. This is like Christmas, man. You forget what you have, you know, inside of your garage. It's a good thing to do inventory check like this every season, man. Just to remind you of what's in there, clean up what needs to be cleaned up. I don't necessarily need to use this right now, but it looks like an opportunity to show you guys. And one of the selling points on this was that I could extend this out like that and make it that much longer, that much easier to get to things. Actually, that was the perfect opportunity for that, and you know, that made it really easy. I didn't have to get up inside of here and try to do it like that. So perfect with that extension on there. Mind you, I don't bring that vacuum cleaner with me. I've got a car vacuum cleaner that I can plug right into either the truck or my Duralast 700 peak jump starter. This baby right here, it's got a USB port on it. It's got the DC 12 socket auxiliary outlet, you know, the cigarette lighter. And you can use it as a jump starter as well on your truck or your car. 700 peak amps. This thing has been perfect on camping. I used to charge my phone over and over again when I'd be camping for 2-3 days. And, you know, I can easily find an outlet to plug this into and charge it up if I need to, you know, but it does last quite a few hours for the little things that I charge up. But this goes in the front of the truck, where I also keep the little handheld vacuum cleaner that plugs into that. Just in case I feel like it's artsy or something. I got all kinds of markers in here. You know, I don't know how long these are going to stay in here. I got markers in here, but these are also painting markers, so it's permanent paint. Sharpies in here. Different types of paint pens, markers, that type of thing. This is like a rain cover that goes over the top of my backpack. This is old, but it still works really well. And I keep it because, just because, you know, I can put it over gear if I need to. I threw my backpack out though because it just, after many years, they're just, that happens, man. They're just no good anymore. The insides of them fall apart. Alright, this is full of, there's gear snake in here. This is like wired twist tie. I've got some rope in here. I've got some this heavy duty paracord, whatever you call it. 100 feet of that. Nylon utility cord. Then I've got your typical string here. I got a whole bunch of that. Who knows, man? You know, but I'm ready, right? I'm ready. There's the jack right there. I've got a little camp shovel here. This is certainly useful around camp. You know, it's got a nice edge on it there. It's got another bottle opener on it. And it fits in here perfectly. Here's another really useful item I found when you get to camp and you want to clean up the area a little bit. You've got this rake here, and this can extend out as well. But I think it's useful. I've definitely used it to tidy up.
Anybody know what that is?
I just keep this like this for right now. The bedroom is completely set, man. Man, I am totally styling. I have the wrong piece of bamboo. I know this is the right one because it's got the tape on the end of it. Alright. And then this nicely fits in here. That's why that came out. There we go. It doesn't come out now. It's just an extra piece of bamboo pole. So I've got some form-fitting foam underneath here, mattress, and then this is from the RV, cushions from the RV that I'm not using. It's actually part of the old bed cushion, you know, that I no longer use. I've also got a great sitting area back in here, a very comfortable chair that I put in here, made out of cushions, and when the weather's not good, man, this is where I can be, you know, if I'm out camping. This is nice, man. I'm so set up. It's so ready to go. I literally just need to jump into bed, and if there's a place to plug in, I've got power. So I have this as well. This just plugs in right here, and this is hooked into this over here. All right, guys. Hopefully we can see inside the truck here. I've got a big crate in here. I've got this set up like this with a couple different crates. I've got a bar stool. Here's my bar stool right here. Here's the mini vacuum cleaner that I plug into the Duralast battery there, battery jumper. But here's one big crate in here, and then within it, it's got a couple smaller crates. These can pull out. Yeah, this is to pump up the tires with if I need to. Got some paper towels in here, some jumper cables. Up top up here, I've got some places where I can keep some clothes and stuff like that. This also can pull out. All right, it's a little crate within a crate. It's a little wine box within a crate. So this crate pulls out like that. It's all bags up on top of here. And we've got a rain suit in here, sun shirt, extra pair of sweats. But that's where I would keep my clothes anyway, alright? So this is another neat little storage area. This is going to fit absolutely perfectly in here. Here's a nice Toyota bag, Saratoga, from the Saratoga Race Course, 2014. I used to park cars there years ago, for many years. But I may also have some other bags. But hey, that works, right? So there, that nicely will fit into my truck now. Right into the crate, so it's perfect. So easily put that in there like that. This was part of some kind of closet, and I nailed it in up here. Now I can hang stuff off of that. Got coats hanging here, umbrella here, keep a couple hats there, all kinds of maps and travel information over here. On the floor down here, I keep like the floor mats, or you know, for the beach, like a mat you can put out. But I would also maybe keep my RV mats there too. Oh, and I've got some reflectix over the door here, this window. All right, this side's pretty psychedelic over here. Take you back to the 60s here. Woohoo! I've got my backpack in here. I've got my life vest in here. How about that, huh? Alright, so there's the back seat of the truck there. Up here in the front seat, on the floor, I don't know if that's showing up or not, but I've got my sneakers, and I've got my hiking boots, and another pair of hiking shoes, hiking boots, lower ones. Let's keep those right there. I fixed this up in here so I could put a carabiner on here. Hang my vest off that. This is my day pack. Well, I guess that's all I had to say. I was really excited to get the kayak up on the truck. Looking forward to starting the warm weather adventures. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Just wanted to show you, how I'm outfitting my truck. There's a lot more to see. I'm looking forward to sharing it with you too. So guys, get out there and do some camping, man. Get out there in your truck, get out there in your RV, get out there on your bike, on your boat. However you do it, man, enjoy the outdoors. Yeehaw! And peace be with you guys, man. Take care. See you next time.